Morning, Dave.
Good morning. I have a necklace.
That's very nice.
Your dark brown clay.
Yeah. And what are you doing today?
I'm going to emphasise the join
Right.
rather than try and hide it. You know, I do this with buildings. If you've got a cock up, emphasise it.
Okay. That's great. And all you did prior to putting that on was just sponge the clay a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you just laid on this. It's just an extruded piece of clay.
So
Just.
I'll now show you how I put this in.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, I'll move. And actually, yes, this will be, yeah, that's nice. I'll just, if I stand back, we can see it better. There.
Doesn't really matter if it's gauzy or better. You won't know what gauzy means, will you?
What's gauzy? Just slightly out.
Gauzy means cross-eyed, basically.
Oh, right, okay.
But if we say it's gauzy, it means it's a bit out.
Yeah.
So now, do you want to come around this side?
I will.
I'll just work here. And hope this works. I'm going to have to keep perhaps drying now. Oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's nice, isn't it? It's funny, isn't it? You can do a simple mark and then repeat it. It's really effective. It's almost like a twist.
Yeah. Did you watch that Witchford pottery video?
I still haven't had time, no.
Okay.
That's on my list of weekend activities.
You'll see Jim Keeling doing things like this. Jim Keeling's fantastic.
Yeah.
His son is an absolute pain in the fucking arse.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you said that on video, just in case we need to get sued. What you mean is, he's a very nice chap.
He's an amazing thrower, the son.
Yeah. Oh, well, there we are. That's good. Thank you.
He throw about 60 pounds in one piece, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think it was the right decision using the dark brown on this?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Because I think, in a way, it links up the grey below, which will... It won't be grey anyway when it comes out, will it?
No.
And the darker mix above.
You jammy bastard, look at that.
And go on, let's get in there. This is, by the way, everybody, this is Saturday morning, and Dave's licence for saying exactly what he thinks is obviously on top notch. That's beautiful, Dave. You get away with any idiosyncrasies or whatever when you're making nice stuff.
All words to that effect.
Yeah, that's right. Lovely. You see how simple that is?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it does help because it introduces decoration. Then it follows up with this.
Well, there's a bit more decoration.
That's it, yeah. And then it's...
Just position it for me. That's a bit low, isn't it? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you
want me to hold it and you stand back?
No, I'm all right. That'll do.
Yeah.
I'm just going to draw roughly around it.
Yes.
So I'll know where to cut out the hole, you know?
Yeah.
Gives me some idea. Oops.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, just enough there to work out what that's going to give.
So I need to cut out You know, that's the edge, isn't it? So
Yeah.
if I cut around something like that, and then I'll
Yeah.
scratch
Yeah.
right round it.
Yeah, enough to work onto without having any bulk behind.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
There's my kinetic. Yeah. Hey. So thick it is,
That's it.
quite thick. Well, it's a garden pot, isn't it?
Yeah. Needs to be.
Right, so now I'll just, it's reasonably soft. I may not need to do this scratching, but I always do it,
Yeah.
just to be on the safe side. I don't know about you. But
I do. Yeah. Even I often when I am joining something, it's only very fine. So, but I'll still cut it because it just retains a little bit of moisture
Yeah.
in there when you sponge it. Otherwise, it just washes away, and it's difficult to get contact. Then, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And I would use a slip, a very, a thin slip on a sponge
Would you? Yeah.
to get some clay in there that's more than moisture.
I've done a bit
But
more of this. Where's the bottom?
Yeah.
I didn't do the bottom, did I? What a wanker. Oh, sorry. That's a technical expression.
yes, I think it is actually.
Oh, I have done that, but I didn't do.
Yeah, that's his beard. Can't miss that.
Yeah, no. I can, if I've gone over a bit, I can smooth it later.
Yeah,
There we go.
very nice.
And then just do something around the edge of that.
You see, I use the slip out of the throwing buckets.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because it's nice and fine.
Yeah.
It's not quite sort of filtered or anything or meshed, but and I'll put a cup into the bucket and draw up some slip from the base. And then I can dip. No, just dip the cup in, but go below the water level and down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then I can put my paintbrush into that, and that's just enough clay water mix to attach things. I find. But you often end up with a different colour to the clay you're working on.
Well, this is pink, you've got grey,
Yeah.
and then we've got your
Combination,
brown,
yeah.
Right. Let's see, man.
Yeah, that's it. It's a bit of something, isn't it? Because you can't press too hard on the outside of that face, because you would mess up the image a bit.
I'm right-handed, I should have let's have a look. See? How's that going?
Well, I think we need to stand back. Hang on, I'll give you a bit of a spirit level view. Yeah, that's about right, about straight.
Okay.
And I can see the top of it from here.
Yeah, there's a bit of fettling needs doing there. But
Yeah.
So I've got that on now so it won't fall off. Now from the pressing from the inside on the out.
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite firm, isn't it? That cast.
See, on that last one I did, I'd put it onto a tile, and it doesn't work as well.
Yeah. Well, we'll just note, signposting ahead from that Dave's got a couple of pots over at another studio in Liverpool called Baltic Clay. Very fine people. And they've got a bigger kiln, which will take this size of pot. And in one of our next videos, we will show the pots coming out of that kiln, and we'll see what Dave's talking about.
How's that? I think it looks well.
Good enough. Actually, do you want to give us a twirl?
Pardon?
Do you want to turn it round? Just while I'm standing here. I'll tell you what, people will pay a lot of money for that. Oh. Go on, just to give it let's have a look. Yeah. Yes, you see that coil around the top, or that thing, that looks good on that, when you spin it. I'll do it for you in a minute. There you go. Are you happy with that so far?
Delirious.
Shall we have a cup of tea and then do these bits here?
So, yeah.
We'll just point out that these bits here are, well, almost are, they are going to be its ears.
That's what I'll do, like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fab.
Fancy having a video made after all these years, I don't know.
Yeah. Very good. Right, cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Thank you, Dave.